This is not gonna be a fun video. Week 3? Yeah, week 3 of me doing this, and good news is that I finished writing the most recent draft of this book again. Why am I so sad about it? Don't be sad about it right now. I finished it. I should be happy. I should be proud because I finished it a full 2 weeks-ish from the pitch event on Twitter. So that's good, that's great. That means more time to relax and also more time to edit. So that's something that I can work on. It was a tough start to the week, even though last week I said to myself, oh, it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be fine because it's something that I've already written. And then Monday happened and everything kind of fell apart. I feel like sometimes it happens because, you know, I put a lot of effort in the last week or the previous week, and then my brain just kind of shuts off. I know that's not a real proper reason for, I guess, slacking off, and, you know, sometimes I get sad about it. I get sad about that, and then all these other things show up, like all the perfectionist thoughts going like, you're a piece of crap because you're slacking off, and that you're not capable of doing this full time, or whatever mean thing I'm gonna tell myself. Thankfully, a couple of my friends, Suede and CD, hi, if you're watching. I don't think so, but you know, if you're watching, thank you so much for taking me out of the house. You two separately, separate people. The two of them essentially forced me out of my house to hang out with them a little bit. Suede, she was writing that thing for the school we used to go to, and then CD just wanted to read a book with somebody, so it was nice to get out of the house and have somebody be there to tell you hey, you have to write, or at least somebody to be there for you when you're feeling a little difficult. Thank you so much for that, guys, if you're watching. I'll remember you in my memoirs. Even though I lost a little bit of Monday, I got a lot done Tuesday and Wednesday, which are the 2 days that I think I hung out with CD and Suede, or I don't know. Well, something happened. Did I hang out with Suede this week? Jesus. I hung out with Suede at some point. I'm sorry, Suede, if it was a different time of the year, time of the month. Sorry, I just got back from this team building trip for a job that I don't go to anymore, but everybody's been so lovely and sweet about it and letting me join in, so that was nice. I should be really proud of myself for finishing the book. I've been very insecure about it, and to be completely honest, when I finished the book on Thursday, I didn't feel accomplished or I didn't feel happy. I just felt relieved and tired, and I don't like feeling that way because it seems like it's such a negative way of, you know, reacting to something substantial that you've done. Writing a novel, for the most part, with a job, is not easy, and I should be proud of myself. I should feel good about it. Should not be a thing I use too often, because it kind of sets me up for failure, or it sets me up to feeling bad about myself because I should have done something, but when I don't, it makes me feel worse, and it makes me feel angry at myself, and that's not healthy. So let's try, this is me just talking to myself right now, let's try to feel something. Let's try to be more forgiving of ourselves and be more, be kinder to ourselves. Like I said, there was this team building thing, so I was supposed to be posting another workshop for a different venue yesterday, but I forgot to set up everything, essentially, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow instead. Another thing, I reached out to one of my professors from Arcadia. I talked to her first of all about, you know, how her advice about it doesn't have to be good, it has to be done, really helped me out for the majority of this writing process. And she was kind enough to reach back out and say like, hey, you know, I'm glad I helped and stuff like that. And then I asked for advice for what to do next. And Stephanie Feldman, if you're watching, thank you again so much. I'm not sure if you like completely remember me. I like to think that I left an impact by being somebody who ships other, you know, people's characters when I read their stories, and being very passionate about it to a very embarrassing degree. So I hope she remembers me, but I asked her like, okay, so I'm done with the finishing it part. Now I have to make it good. So now she said I have to write a new outline, like a fresh outline, noting events in each chapter to see if the pace is right, if there are, if one thing leads to the next, there are no plot holes or plot leaps. And then I have to take another, wait, I wrote down in my notes, but I can't even decipher it. Look, okay, that's supposed to be look. It looks like Bob. I swear it looks like Bob, but it's meant to say look. Read your own fucking handwriting. Take another look where each chapter begins and ends. Make sure they have their own mini arc that will satisfy the reader and keep them moving forward. Steph did say that I should read it out loud, and she does agree that it's painful, but I hate, like, it just ruins everything. I'll consider it. Maybe. Don't make me read it out loud. I still have to do the workshop stuff, so that's gonna be my priority for the next week. What else do I have to do? I don't know. Will I ever write again? Yeah, because I was talking about fan fiction last week and short stories, but a full-length novel, kind of looking forward to it. At this point, I don't think I'll ever rewrite the story, His Smile, His Laugh, ever again. It's where it's meant to be, I believe. I just need to fine-tune it. But if I have to rewrite it again, I don't think I'll do that. Not this year, anyway. I'm pretty happy with where it is now and what's been going on and how I've written it. I'm afraid that nobody will like it. No agent will want to read it. And I'm afraid of being rejected, even though rejection is part of the process. I just don't want it to be a continuous process for me. I want to get published. I want this story to be read. And I want to be able to say that I'm an author. Not just a writer, but an author. I'm really afraid of a life without meaning, or like going through all of this bullshit for it just to end poorly. Hopefully it doesn't end poorly, and hopefully somebody bites. Maybe not in the pitch, you know, event, but sometime this year. And that's pretty much it. Stick around, subscribe. Something might happen.